Imagine that you own a home and you want to sell it. You bought it having internalized the idea that property is a good investment, but there's a catch. Right now, house prices are going down by 1.3% on average, according to the latest data from the listing site Zoopla. So what do? You could take a hit, or you could list it at a higher price, hoping that someone will come in slightly under or even meet you at where you want to be. And if you did this, you wouldn't be the only one. According to more data, this time from another listing site, Rightmove, the price of properties popular with first-time buyers, that's generally 1 or 2 bedroom homes, has hit a record high of $225,000. But the problem is that asking prices are a thin veil for what's really going on with the housing market, where prices are actually falling. Asking prices are not the same as what homes are actually worth. So why are asking prices up if we know that house prices are falling? Well, there are a few things going on here. Firstly, the Bank of England loosened their lending restrictions last year. This means that the impact of rising mortgage rates hasn't really been felt by the housing market just yet. But as we know from the cost of living crisis, economic reality eventually catches up with everything. And interest rates are still rising because stubborn inflation, though it has cooled a bit, isn't going anywhere. As a result, experts are warning that there will likely be a house price downturn. The estimates for that go from anywhere between 10 and 20%. And if that does happen, it will be people who paid over the odds and bought at the top of the market, overstretching themselves, who are the hardest hit. So who needs to watch out? Well, in short, everyone, but particularly first-time buyers. This is because they're often in a vulnerable position, looking at starter homes and new builds, which often come at a premium. The housing market hasn't crashed yet. According to Zoopla, the number of agreed sales has actually hit its highest point so far this year. That means that buyers are out there trying to get their deals over the line, particularly in the north of England, Scotland, and London. But this doesn't necessarily mean that everything is okay, and buyers need to watch out. The fact that sales are still going through is particularly good news for sellers. But for anybody thinking about paying over the odds to secure a home, they need to realise it might not be worth what they paid for it in the very near future.